Hello, I just wondering if someone could help me out. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong trying to create a titanium module. So I'm going through the guides here for creating a module, and I'm getting to a stage where I can't include a framework, or I think I must be doing it wrong. So I was just wondering if someone could help. So I'm just literally going to go through everything. So if I just go, let's call it more. So I create my project. That's fine. And then I'm going to make it a titanium module. Yep. Okay, so just leave that, create the module. Just going to create my folders. And give it a sec. Okay, so that's created my module, which is great. So if I go to documents, okay, so I've got my new module. Where is it? AWS more here. Okay, so I only want the iPhone folder because I'm only really doing. So if I open it up in Sublime, then I've got my project files here. So it's all here. So if I open up the project in Xcode, obviously first things I need to do is change the build settings, I think, so it's on the latest deployment because I've had issues with crashes. Deployment target, change to 9, okay, so I can save that. So that's the module that's basically been built. So now I can just cd into, I can't even remember what it's called. So cd into that. Yeah, cd into iPhone, and then I can run like build py. Okay, so that goes off, builds the module. Okay, build succeeded. Yeah, great. So I can then take this module, let's open up two Finder windows. So I can take this newly created module here, and I can go iPhone, so that's more. I can just drop it in my titanium modules. So I can just drop it in here. So then we've got the module there. So let's just take the example app.js. Okay, so we can just run this example. I can then put it in here and just console.log the output, and then I can run this. Hang on, I need to add it to the. So if I add it to the TI XML here, so I add that module, leave it run, and then I should get the output. It's the right one. Yeah. So I should get the output for my base class. Now I don't know Objective-C, so this is just my first time with modules, so I'm trying to figure stuff out. So I get the hello world, which I hope you can see in the screencast. So this is what I should get returned, obviously. So just give that a second. So yeah, that launches fine. Hello world, module's being loaded, okay? So that's great. So this is where I get stuck. It's like I'm trying to add a new framework. So the way I've been told to do it, or the way I've looked into how to do it, so you click, then you add files here to so bytes, then I search for my framework. So say if I want to just install the Amazon Core framework, let's just add that, and then let's add another framework. So then I'm going to add the AWS Cognito framework here, okay? So I've got my two frameworks added, that's fine. Now, this is where I get a bit stuck. So basically I need to obviously import the frameworks at the top of the file, which I've done in the previous one. Let me just get my other one up. So let's just take this one. Okay, so I'm in my file. I'm going to import the AWS and Cognito framework at the top. Okay, so import those modules there. Job done. So if I now run build py again, build succeeded, built my module. So now I just need to overwrite my new module, which is this one, into my titanium folder. Okay, so we've got the new folder here and the folder. I'm going to copy all the new stuff, so then I'll come over here, just select all that, drag it into here, apply to all, replace. Okay, so I'll run this now again. Now this should work again. This is not where I'm getting stuck. So from what I understand is the framework's actually been added to Xcode, but it's not added to the module. I'm not sure that that's correct. It might do it on this, I'm not sure. It basically gets to invoking an Xcode build. And then yeah, so this one loads fine. Not a problem. Okay, and it's run hello world. So if I grab just some sample code from AWS, and I don't need the first section, and don't worry, I'll delete all this afterwards. And if I just, now I know this is probably wrong, but I'm just assuming that I should be able to run some of the code within Xcode. So I've basically just pasted that code down the bottom here. So just in the bottom here. And now if I run build py, it's going to build again, build succeeded. Copy the folder over again. So let's go to open it up. Copy all these files. So I'm copying the latest one across, apply to all, replace. Okay, so now if I run this again, this is where I'm hitting my error. So it just pauses on Xcode build. Now I assume this is because I'm not actually adding the module, the framework to the module, which it talks about. This one here. So adding a third-party framework, which is AWS. So yes, this is just, it fails here. So I always get this command where it fails here. So I assume that if I have to follow the instructions here, then I have to add this to my module xconfig. So if I do that, so I go over to my TI module xconfig, this one, paste that in there, and so this needs to be the root to my module ID, which is this. So I take that, paste that in, and then the version's 1.0.0. And then framework name is because it's inheriting a framework. I assume that that is just the framework name within Xcode, so it's AWS core. So AWS core, and then I assume I have to put AWS Cognito in as well, because it's including the two frameworks of AWS Cognito. And save. So that's my new module file. So let's run a build again based upon that. Okay. Now let's copy the new build over. here, select all. Okay, so we've got a new build in there now with the links. Now if I run a refresh, then this is just where I'm getting to. So I'm just getting stuck at this point where it just won't run the module. Now if anyone could give me a hand or just like let me know where I'm going wrong, it's probably something really obvious, but I've been at this for a while now, so I thought I'd just do a video rather than just try and post 3 lines on the forums and not getting a response. Just wait for the error. Okay, so as you can see, it's just not going to build. Thinking about it. There you go. So that's just the error I'm getting all the time. So if anyone can help me with this, that'd be awesome.